94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Waking up your world.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP and Make Me Forget, and saw a video with Money Long and who else was it? Young Miami and Taraji P. Henson. They were all at the Usher concert. I was looking at TikTok over the weekend.
Yeah.
And Usher was serenading Miss Taraji P. Henson, and it was pretty dope, right? So he's doing his whole thing because they're like, don't leave your girl by Usher, right?
Right.
So he's doing that number, and there goes my baby, and doing that. And the next thing you know, he spotted Money Long in the audience. And so so everybody starts singing her song. And so that was dope. And he's like, Young Miami too. I mean, he had like
everybody in the crowd.
You call that a threesome? Oh my God. It's Usher.
Watch this.
Watch this. Well, watch this and watch Usher on the big screen, because this week we're giving you a chance to win movie passes to see Rendezvous in Paris. Ooh. It is a limited edition release here in the Tennessee Valley between Thursday and Sunday. You'll have an opportunity to check out the film. So for those of you who wanted to go to an Usher show and said, it costs too much, we got your movie passes, and we'll take you all the way to Paris by way of movies.
And you ain't got to catch a flight.
Right.
You ain't got to go to Vegas or Paris.
There you go. All right. So keep listening for the cue to call and a chance to win. About yesterday, downtown Big Spring Park East.
Jazz in the Park was amazing. And those hats.
Yes.
Hats, ball caps, fedoras. I mean, y'all, them coach. Let me tell you, big shout out to all my church mothers out there. Where y'all had them. I know them hats came out the box at the top of the closet. Quit playing. Oh, man, they were sharp out there yesterday.
They really were. And I'm excited when I see people get involved and have a little bit of fun with the theme. It's new this year to have a different theme. So next week will be something else. Well, this Sunday, another installment of Jazz in the Park. I noticed that you tried to wear a hat bigger than mine.
I tried to wear, you know what?
I noticed you tried to get a hat bigger than mine.
Every compliment I got about my hat, they said, move out the way, look at Tony's. Now the one you had on? So, hold on, Tony. You had the Chucks.
Yes.
You had the pearls.
Right.
You had the fedora. Oh, if you wasn't representing Huntsville and the Bay at the same time. Go ahead.
VP. Tomorrow is the big debate.
Yes.
And I was just feeling some kind of way. I'm like, I'm getting prepped. You know, like you wear your jersey for your favorite football team. I had to put on my Chucks and my pearls for my favorite girl. And of course, a big debate tomorrow. Everybody's going to have their eyes on the television to see what these two candidates have to say moving forward for the upcoming presidential election.
It's been a long time coming. I can't wait. The time is here. They all wanted to debate. The rules are out, and it's showtime.
If Kamala Harris pulls this off and becomes the first woman president of the United States of America, you know what's going to happen, right?
What's that?
You ain't going to be able to talk to me.
Tony in the Morning Show on 94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back. Well, back in the day, James Parsons Jr. did research on how to stop metals from rusting. In fact, he held several patents which led to the development of stainless steel. It was in 1927 that James Parsons Jr. won the prestigious Harmon Foundation Award in Science, the first of its kind for the advances he made with rust-resistant and non-corrosive metals. That's black in the day. On this date back in the day, 1850, California became
Knows how to party.
became the 31st state, and a laugh track for television is used for the first time on this date in 1950. Boogie, oogie, oogie. From A Taste of Honey hit number 1 on this date in 1978. Venus Williams won her first U.S. Open title in 2000. The Oxford English Dictionary adds bootylicious to the dictionary on this date in 2004. And Apple debuted its iPad Pro on this date in 2015. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too.
Mr. Box Office with over 2 billion sold. I'm talking about Adam Sandler celebrating his birthday today. Somebody better get that man booed up. Also, Joe Theismann, Mr. Pro Football Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champ, and broadcaster. We also had Shane Battier, 2-time NBA champion, NCAA basketball champion, and college basketball Hall of Famer. In memoriam, Otis Redding, most known for Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. What they doing, Tony?
Hey.
Watching the tide roll away. And Mr. 11 Herbs and Spices. I'm talking about Colonel Sanders, Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was the real person. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National Teddy Bear Day, so hug them, squeeze them, and love them. All right, Teddy Bear. That's Black in the Day, Back in the Day. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
Feel like we're still at Big Spring Park East with that right there, right? Oh my goodness. Essence by WizKid on 94.1 WHRP. Welcome to it. It is Monday. This morning, PT, I almost turned my heater on. I was like,
Looking for my jacket.
woo-hoo-hoo.
Man.
Yeah, I had to bring the hoodie. I'm sorry, kiddos can't wear the hoodies to school.
That's what
But I got mine here at the studio.
Come on, Tony. It was chilly. It feels like hoodie season.
It is hoodie
For
season.
the kids,
this
it's
morning.
been hoodie season with 120-degree weather.
They don't care.
But
Get my hoodie on. You know why kids are wearing their hoodie during the hot summer temps?
why?
Because they won't let them wear them at school, so they got to get it in sometime after school.
I gotta put this on now.
Right. Well, we still have summer-like temperatures. It will warm up to about 87 degrees today, but it did start off rather cool.
It was real cool this morning.
Man, I almost called you. Hey, you gonna bring some pumpkin spice something?
Oh my God!
You know,
man, I gotta tell you about this pumpkin spice.
Okay,
they ridiculous.
I just I don't want any, but I don't mind smelling it.
So you want to hear something crazy? And this is completely off subject. Tony, did you know that I didn't know that pumpkin spice was a spice? Don't tell nobody else.
What did
Tony.
you think it was?
I don't know.
You thought they were sitting there straining pumpkins?
I had a
pumpkin juice.
I had a latte this weekend,
right?
And they put too much spice. I'm like, man, this is spicy. And then it hit me. It's pumpkin spice. It's supposed to be spicy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. This is why you want to get your kids to school on time.
Sometimes it happens. I'm just saying.
This is why you want to get them to school on time.
It happens sometimes.
Right, it's time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. If you need a break, Huntsville Park and Recreation has you covered. Join them for Parents' Night Out on Saturday, September 27th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Mark Russell Recreation Center. This is for kids 6 through 12. They can come out, have a blast. There'll be activities, games, and more while you enjoy a much needed and deserved night out. This is Parents' Night Out.
Hey.
Friday, September 27th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Mark Russell Recreation Center. Free for ages 6 through 12. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M. Start here. Go anywhere.
It's the Wake Up mix.
Oh, wait.
10-minute ride.
I feel it, Tony.
Huh.
I'm going to try not to sing.
No.
Walk by every night, talking sweet and looking fine. I can't help it. It's something about it. It just gets to me. Inside, I'm so into you. Tell me if you want me.
I'm so glad that we didn't have him singing on stage yesterday. Talk about clearing a park. If you were at Jazz in the Park yesterday. We certainly appreciate you stopping by the WHRP tent. And for those of you who did, say congratulations to Stella, Lisa, Janae, and Ashley, who won family 4-pack of tickets to Oktoberfest.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's happening this weekend at Redstone Arsenal Activity Field. It kicks off on Friday through Sunday. And we're still hooking you up. If you did not win yet, you still have time because you can register at WHRPFM.com and do that now. It'll be a nice outing to take the fam to. It's always fun.
It is.
Carnival rides, music. And for those of you who are into sports, they have the sports pavilion with all the TVs. You don't have to miss any games.
DJ Slim Rob.
On them wheels of steel. And the most important part,
Dun, dun, dun.
the beer garden.
Yes. And if you've never been on base, it's your opportunity to get on base. It's open to the public.
There you go. All right. Now, since over the weekend, we found out more information in regards to the shooting that took place at the Georgia High School and Winder, Georgia High School, where the Appalachia High School students were just so frightened, and they had every right to be. Two teachers and two students were killed at this shooting. Now, we know that the young 14-year-old has been arrested, and his father.
His father's been arrested as well.
His father, who gifted him an automatic rifle for a holiday gift. Now, since then, we have found out that his mother, because we were wondering, where's the mom?
What's mom doing? Right.
So evidently, the mother called the school nearly 30 minutes before the police were informed of this shooting to warn them of an emergency concerning her son, Colt Gray. Now, normally we wouldn't announce the name of someone under the age of 18, but he's being tried as an adult.
Right.
Okay? 14-year-old Colt Gray. Now, from what I saw on the news, there was a student who was in a classroom when some of the school faculty came to the classroom looking for Colt Gray. They got the wrong room. It was someone who had a name similar to his, and they asked him to step out the room, and they checked his backpack and found nothing. And that's when the light bulb went on. We probably have the wrong kid. It's this other kid, because in translation, someone's panicking, they're calling you, you think you hear the name, and it ends up not being that name. Right. And they did not get to him in time, obviously. Man. So the mother knew of this.
She had it. One of them feelings. Knew something was going to go on.
Well, he sent his mom some type of encrypted type of message that alarmed her to say, "Hey, I need to call the school. Something's going to happen."
Right.
So they haven't revealed exactly what he said in that message to his mother, but it was enough for her to want to call.
Yeah. And then a lot of people are asking, well, why did he even gift his son a weapon, an AR?
So he said that he was trying to find other things for his son to do than watch on the internet, whatever's on the internet, play games on the internet, and all the stuff that he was getting into.
Trying to give him some outdoor activities.
Exactly. Trying to, whatever he was into, which that hasn't been revealed, there was a reason why he wanted to get him away from the internet. He thought, hey, maybe this is something we can do together that might be fun. Some people do that.
Yeah.
They go hunting. But an automatic rifle, that's your first weapon of choice to gift your 14-year-old who has mental health issues per him. He said, I need help with my mental, and you give him a weapon?
It's not smart.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning and DJ Prime Time 256 94.1 WHRP. The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletales.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletales.
Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletales.
Tony's Tattletales.
Well, we start this tattletale off with sad news, of course, remembering the life of Kiki Jabbar, who was a part of the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, earning her angel wings way too soon. Now they have released the ruling and, of course, the finding on cause of her death, which the coroner has said it was ruled as carbon monoxide poisoning, as it was stated that Kiki had fell asleep in her car, in her garage of her home after spending the night with relatives. And they said that Kiki would sometimes just fall asleep almost everywhere. I know people like that.
Yeah.
You know, so very sad still as the many cast members, family, and of course fans mourning the loss of Kiki Jabbar. Now, listen, do you watch any of the late night talk shows?
I do.
All right, NBC is cutting back The Tonight Show to 4 hours. All right, why? Because they say, you've heard this before, budget cuts.
Yup.
And a lack of audience seeking late night network programming. Could this be the end of late night talk shows?
Ooh.
Are they becoming boring?
You know,
Where's Arsenio Hall when you need him? And Jay-Z does it again. Well, this time, it's Kendrick Lamar, They Not Like Us. He's
They
going to
Not Like
headline the 2025 Apple Music Super Bowl that's going to take place on February 9th in New Orleans. And, of course, there's a little pushback because he's not from New Orleans.
yep. Haters gonna hate.
Hey, you be all right. Just come on out with a little gumbo.
It's a little bit of red beans and rice.
You know, and do yourself a little Mardi Gras dance. You be all right. But Kendrick Lamar, who Jay-Z says is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer, so we're looking forward to seeing him. And I think he just won the battle between he and Drake.
Oh yeah, Drake still sleep.
It's not the word is what I heard. It's just tattletale.
Tony's Tattletales is sponsored by Hello Huntsville, where your heartbeat of the community comes alive. Check out Hello Huntsville at WHRPFM.com.
94.1 WHRP, Tony in the morning, and DJ Primetime 256. But it's just the girls today, all right? It is Money Monday. Happy Monday, Tish.
Happy Monday, Tony.
We have our great tips, always giving us money-saving ideas for small businesses and entrepreneurs. Today, we get a chance to talk about protecting your business with affordable insurance business options. Tell us about that.
That's it, Tony. Every small business owner needs to manage risks and select insurance, and they want to make sure to do it right. And the right insurance protection helps your venture get off the ground and grow into a successful business. So finding that right small business insurance is a vital part of any business plan, but the process can be overwhelming, especially for those that have never purchased insurance. So with that being said, tip number 5 is know the types of business insurance that you need.
Well, let's get into tip number 5.
Your insurance needs are going to vary based on a number of factors, including your industry, your specialty, and your business assets. So some common business insurance policies that you'll want to consider and what they cover will include policies such as general liability, business owner's policy, commercial property insurance, business interruption insurance, professional liability insurance, cyber insurance, and workman's comp insurance, just to name a few.
I didn't even know about the cyber insurance, so that's a great tip right there. Talking to Tish, Hardirc and Associates, protecting your business with affordable insurance business options, and tip number 4.
Consider what insurance may be legally required for your business. Buying business insurance may not just be a good investment for your small business, it may just be a necessity. So you want to be sure that you check out your industry and see what your state, your clients, and your lenders may be required to carry, and be sure to cover yourself with those certain types of insurance coverage. For example, if you're renting a commercial space, your landlord may require you to buy a general liability policy to cover potential third-party lawsuits over claims or bodily injury or property damage. And mortgage lenders sometimes have similar requirements for business property owners. So make sure you check into those requirements.
Yeah, and every state has probably different policies that you have to tap into. What is tip number 3?
Understand your industry's risks. Every industry is different, and so are the risks for your business. For example, an accountant needs to worry about being sued if a mistake is made filing a customer's tax return, or a restaurant owner, on the other hand, should be a little more concerned about a customer becoming sick after eating a meal at their restaurant. So types of insurance such as professional liability insurance can protect Experts like accountants from lawsuits related to errors that they make in their professional capacity, while product liability insurance can pay a restaurant's legal bills if customers become ill or suffer an allergic reaction because of food that they were served.
Talking to Tish Hardirc and Associates, protecting your business with affordable insurance business options. And for those unforeseen possibilities that could set you back, insurance is very important. How about tip number 2?
Tip number 2 is prioritize business insurance coverage over costs. Once business owners know the policies that they need, their next question is usually how much business insurance is going to cost. After all, when your budget is tight, every penny counts. And it's important to realize that while business insurance is an added expense, it plays a crucial role in protecting your business from serious financial damage. So you want to prioritize business insurance coverage over costs.
Lots of different insurance businesses that start up. That's probably one of those number one things you should get is insurance to protect yourself and or your customers. Tish has all the tips for you protecting your business with affordable insurance business options. And tip number 1.
Learn what might affect your insurance rates. Beyond your industry's risks, you need to know what can affect your business insurance quote. The size of your company, your location, and your assets you wish to insure may all impact the premium that you pay for coverage, among other factors. So, you want to make sure that you learn all those things that might affect those rates.
Thank you, Tish. I'm telling you, if you're starting a business, know someone who's thinking about it, or you're a new entrepreneur, get in contact with Tish Hardirc and Associates. How can they do that, Tish?
Hey, you can check us out on the web at thetishteam.com, where we're building foundations of success one step at a time with grants, business consultancy, and careers.
Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
Let's get into it with your morning Black History Facts with O.C. Maddox Jr.
This is Black History Facts, and I'm your host, O.C. Maddox Jr. Hey, did you know that females and males use their brains differently? Research shows that females tend to use more white matter while males rely more on gray matter. But why does this matter? Well, it does matter, especially if you're a Black American. On previous episodes on Black History Facts, I have covered so many contributions that Black Americans have created to make our world a better place. The brain is right there. It's a wonderful gift given to all races on this planet, to both males and females. Listen, white matter acts like a communication network in the brain. It connects different regions and facilitates the flow of information. This makes females particularly skilled at multitasking and integrating diverse perspectives, strengths that are crucial in leadership. Guess what? They're all projected, as well as education and community building. For Black women, this capability can also be a powerful asset in navigating and addressing the complex social issues they face, from systemic racism to community upliftment. On the other hand, let's talk about gray matter. Well, it's responsible for information processing in specific regions of the brain. It makes males more focused on localized tasks. This specialization can be especially important for Black men in areas like strategic planning, problem solving, and innovation skills that are so vital for economic empowerment and overcoming barriers in society. Well, the balance of both gray matter and white matter is very key because it highlights the complementary strengths of both sexes. Listen, folks, I want you to remember this and write it down. Here it goes. Men will use their brains to build and edify, as women will use their brains to amplify in order to multiply. Isn't that something? Hey, we can appreciate these differences, but we can also better support each other in the ongoing fight for equality and progress. Needless to say that on planet Earth, our lives do matter. Hey, I want to personally thank you for joining me today on this broadcast. I also want to thank this station for providing this information and also your community. I'm O.C. Maddox Jr., and until next time, stay informed, stay inspired and keep on making history.
Your Morning Black History Facts is sponsored by OMJ Media Design. Find them on Facebook. OMJ Media Design. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Waking up your world. Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, and it is football season.
I know.
Oh, it is in full effect.
Yeah, we're starting up. Is it still considered preseason?
Oh, no, we in it now.
We in it now?
Oh, yeah, we in the thick of things. Y'all better start winning games, folks.
These count.
Now,
right.
One of the scariest things to happen to anybody is on being late to work. People don't like being late to work.
Nobody likes to be late to work. But like I always say to you, like, if you're running late, get here safely.
Right.
Don't, push the gas or anything. I mean, it is what it is. You're already late.
Yeah.
So you can't really, and then you're going to come in all panicking.
Like, what do I do?
Exactly. So I'm late almost every day. So, right, because I'm just going, I know there's being on time, right on time, and then there's Tony time.
Well, Tyreek Hill, wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins, was on his way to work.
Yep.
On a Sunday.
He's a football player going to play for the Miami Dolphins, and
Now imagine,
and he's a star player.
Fastest player receiver in the NFL.
Okay.
So imagine getting in front of your job and you ready to clock in. And you get pulled over.
That happened to me one time.
What?
Many years ago, I was on my way to a radio station in California, and it was an early morning show like this one. And so I was literally right across the street. Now, this particular radio station had an outdoor balcony where you can come out and see the front area and all that. And there's my coworker looking over at me with his coffee cup saying, "Hey, cheers."
Hey, I see you over there pulled over.
And I got pulled. I forgot about that till you just said that. I got pulled over and they were like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Right there."
Literally. You see them people waving at me?
Matter of fact, how about I just keep the car here and I'm going to walk on over there, do a break. I'll come back and get the ticket.
I'll be right back.
Right. But what happened to our guy?
That's the same exact thing that happened to Tyreek Hill. So as he was pulled over, he was detained, placed in handcuffs, laid on the ground, and his coworkers, also known as his teammates, where it's like, "Hey, we got a game. Kickoff is in a minute. Let him go.
Get him out those cuffs."
Right.
Yeah.
So they wound up releasing him, letting him go. And if anybody's seen his celebration after he scored a touchdown at work doing his job, was him getting placed in handcuffs and walked back to the sidelines. That man is crazy.
So now they made a mistake, maybe?
They did make a mistake.
Right.
And the officer that detained him is now been placed on administrative leave.
Okay. All right. Here we go with this nonsense. Well, tonight, more football because the Jets and 49ers will play this is the first Monday Night Football? Yeah. So they're going to play at home. Well, the 49ers are.
Niners playing at home.
They're playing at home. So, so this is a West Coast, East Coast game.
Yep. So it's the East Coast, West Coast beef.
Yeah, continues.
J Prime Time, 256. On Tony in the Morning, 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Something we can make love to. Eric Benet and Tamar Braxton.
Okay, so listen, before we get into that, get off the rails. Chicago Sky rookie, Angel Reese.
I was just trying to give him some extra.
I've got some people out here that are like, Tony, shut it down. Chicago Sky rookie Angel Reese. You know, she has been pretty phenomenal for her rookie year.
Oh.
We've been paying attention to Angel and, of course, Caitlin Clark, right? They both came in with some great skills.
Yes.
For playing in the WNBA. Some people didn't think that Angel Reese really had a place in the WNBA.
Hater.
She was, of course, picked number 7 in the draft pick for the WNBA, but boy, did she show out.
Show out.
Yes.
We talking about leading the WNBA, not just as a rookie, but period. 13.1 rebounds per game, 5.1 offensive rebounds per game. When you talk about dominance, she is dominant. She is the first player in league history to record 3 consecutive games of 20 or more rebounds.
Yeah,
As a rookie.
she had like 26 double-doubles, and, of course, her last coming into, of course, this situation where she's injured herself, won't be able to play anymore this season. They're getting ready to go into the playoffs anyway. She injured her wrist, so that's she's on the bench for the rest of the season, but she ended with her last shot being a 3.
Ooh.
And the score was 92-78 over the Los Angeles Sparks. So still a win-win for Angel Reese. And you got to give her kudos.
Enjoy the rest of your off-season Reese's Pieces.
Say it with me. Alexa, play 94.1 WHRP. Now Alexa's playing today's best variety of R&B from WHRP. It's hands-free. Alexa, play 941 WHRP.
And the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. About to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Well, here we are. It was 1978.
Oh, man. I remember that like it was yesterday.
September 9th.
Training wheels.
1978.
Even clearer.
This became a number 1 hit song and still a timeless hit. So much so, yesterday at Big Spring Park East, or Jazz in the Park, flautist, she was on that flute.
Man.
Sherry Reeves even played this song. It was the timing of it all. And now we're going to sing this song. It's the timing of it all.
About Boogie, Oogie Oogie, by a taste of honey.
The iconic group, of course, led by Hazel Payne and Janice Marie Johnson back in the day. Ooh, those ladies were bad.
If you're thinking you're too cool to boogie, oh boy, have I got news for you.
Hello.
Everybody here tonight must boogie. Let me tell you, you are no exception to the rule.
All right. You got your marching orders. All right, get up and on the floor, and because we're going to boogie, oogie, oogie, till you just can't boogie no more. Oh, boogie, oogie, oogie. Hey, you can't boogie no more. All boogie, oogie, or boogie, boogie no more. Listen to the music.
There's no time to waste. Let's get the show on the road. Listen to the music and let your body flow.
Hey.
The sooner we begin, the longer we get to groove. Listening to the music and let your body move.
Wow. This is a whole party song. This is for those that are sitting in the chair, don't have nothing else to do, but just sit there and look at everybody else dance.
So this is the thing, right? If you're in a building, them 4 walls hold up themselves. What we need you to do is boogie, oogie, oogie.
So get up on the floor, because we're gonna boogie, oogie, oogie.
Come on.
You can't just sit there and be a wallflower. You can't sit in your chair. You got to get in on the flow.
Put that folding chair up, girl.
All right. And celebrating the day that this became a number 1 hit song with the old school, new school lyric breakdown, A Taste of Honey, and Boogie, Oogie, Oogie on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Good.
Nice.
Good. Man, we good.
Yeah.
And you know what else is good, Tony? Snoop Dogg is not good. He's great.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, what he did in the Olympics was absolutely insane. And now he says, you know what? I think I know some people back home that can do some of these same things.
You know what was so dope about what he did at the Olympics?
What's that?
He was just kicking it.
Right, just being himself.
He didn't do any athletic anything, but carry the torch. That was somewhat. It's kind
and
of
he
athletic,
crip walked
right?
out there too. That's a little athletic. You gotta have some Gatorade for that.
But he just socialized, did a little reporting, and got paid.
Paid $9 million in 17 days.
My goodness.
We out here trying to win the lottery. I need to be more like Snoop.
In the last 17 days, I made. It's so low you can't even see it.
Well, Snoop Dogg is proposing a Hood Olympics.
Oh.
A Hood Olympics. He says that back in his neighborhood,
right,
he knows a couple athletes that can run 10 flat.
Yep.
Right? He knows
I believe it.
A couple people out here that can hoop, that can break dance.
Right. I believe it. I believe it.
So, I believe it. Now, one thing that I think specifically should be in the Hood Olympics, this is just my opinion, you got to have a bake-off.
Oh.
You got to have a bake-off.
But that's a whole different competition. It's like a food thing.
Yeah, but you can't have a Hood Olympics without having some food.
Okay.
You know,
so it's got to be on the grill, though, right?
Specifically. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all just got to let me know. Baked mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah, mac and cheese at the top.
I mean,
right, yeah.
a gold
beans,
medal mac and cheese.
And beans, baked beans.
So you got to get all the dope.
I think I make some pretty mean baked beans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tony's baked beans.
And don't sleep on my mac and cheese.
You put breadcrumbs in there?
It's none of your business. You're trying to get the recipe.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to tell the world. I was just saying.
Hey, don't forget the potato salad.
Ooh.
That's a real big competition.
It's only good if you put raisins in it.
I'm not talking to you.
They're not going to put me in the Hood Olympics?
You not like us. All right, check this out. So Halloween's around the corner, and they're talking about some of the most exciting costumes that people will probably dress as. This year will be the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Why are we still dressing like them?
Right. Is that scary?
It is to me. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I can see that.
Oh, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
JoJo Siwa, the Olympic breakdancer Ray Gunn.
Number one outfit. I guarantee it.
I'm thinking I might want to get the green jogging suit.
I'm with you.
All right. Kamala Harris and the orange thing. It's on the list too. What?
4.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning.
Waking up your world.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.